Things don't add up. They just don't. You know I'm right. No, this update is going to be different than what we hope for sure. The signs are all there.
Ooh, yeah, here we go. Good guys free.
Emoji on a Friday night, almost midnight in the UK? I think it's a first. All the others were on Wednesdays, no? Almost at least. And it looks like every other emoji from Sean Murray. A single emoji which could mean so much. There is no way Sean didn't intend to spur thoughts of light no fire. Nah, he's not stupid. Could be related to cloud gaming? Boss fights added to No Man's Sky? New proc gen for planets? Mixed biomes in NMS? Maybe Hello Games being sold? But it isn't going to be light no fire related. Here's what I've seen mentioned so far. The speculation train is running amok, so be warned. First, people want this to be related to Light No Fire that I've seen comments and mentions ranging from a new trailer drop, through announcing a release date, all the way to they're going to drop this out of the blue. Game release right now. It won't be any of these, I'm sure of it. Back to this issue shortly. Let's tackle these one at a time. New procedural generation for No Man's Sky has been asked for a lot. Recent videos from Ghostlight and others have shown us what the game looked like in the past and brought a yearning for more diverse planets. Combine this with a request to make mixed biomes like Hello Games intends to give in Light No Fire, and this makes an Earth emoji very plausible. But the signs say otherwise. Now what's this thing about boss fights? Well, remember back in June there was an update to the experimental branch which had no explanation, no emoji, and whoever downloaded and used it couldn't find anything changed, so nothing came out of it? Well, one of the most prolific modders and data miner in No Man's Sky, that Bomber Boy, has analyzed the contents of this update and found 3 interesting things. One was the addition of a health bar to Sentinel Walkers, like we have for Pirate Dreadnoughts. Is this a kind of a boss fight? Let me know what you think. Second thing was the addition of a few new cooking recipes which didn't appear in Adrift. And the third thing was a screen background for activating some kind of cloud save mechanism. He also found out text strings in the game files that hint towards Hello Games having a server endpoint for this feature up and running for a while now, as well as something that made him think this feature has moved to QA. Who is this kind of feature good for? Well, if you have an Xbox save or a PS4, PS5 save and you wanted to play on your PC, for example, or if you wanted to use Microsoft's cloud gaming or other cloud gaming services, you want to make sure you can play your own save files. Let's throw another ingredient into this cauldron of details and mix thoroughly. Captain Steve has found out that Hello Games has made a change to the company's ownership structure with the official UK authorities. They don't call him the captain for nothing, right? Okay, I don't want to get any details wrong here, so link to his video is on your screen and in the description. But before you click it, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss further updates. Do you see where this is going? No? Not yet? It'll be clear soon enough. Let's dive a bit deeper into what we see on SteamDB and what that means for Light No Fire and for No Man's Sky. So, the last updates for No Man's Sky in SteamDB are from June 13. That's a month ago. Historically, we'd see a change in the internal branch a day or two, sometimes a week before the emoji. I don't remember a case that didn't have such. This suggests that this change is really going to just make the latest experimental branch become the public branch, and then Hello Games will activate some features remotely, like the preload expeditions and they suddenly appear. Cloud saves seems to be the most likely. But why do they want this now? How is this related to that ownership restructuring? Looking in SteamDB again, there are many Light No Fire updates, of which 99% are irrelevant since they are only tag changes and they affect plenty of other games. It's simply not something you can glean anything from. However, this change adds simplified and traditional Chinese translations and title images, which is something, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So this ownership restructuring change, it is something being done when a company is being sold. Another situation when changes like this are made would be if the company wants to go public and IPO, become traded in the stock market. This makes sense if they feel they need to raise some serious money. However, the nature of the change suggests otherwise. The change lists an entity named Hello Future as the one having significant control of Hello Games instead of Sean Murray, and that Hello Future is controlled by Sean Murray, but also that Hello Future is a privately unlimited company. Does that preclude a sale of Hello Games? No, but it seems less likely. Travelers, friends. I think Hello Games is about to announce some kind of cooperation with some cloud gaming service, which will give that service provider a stake in Hello Games, and the cloud saves is a requirement. That's it. I've said it. Now it's time for you to bash me for this video. Go ahead. I want to know what you think. What does that mean for a larger update? One we were expecting in August? I think it's still coming. So hit that subscribe button to stay tuned.